Good afternoon on this summer-like evening. Temps are in the mid-70s and it's only April 21st. I hope you all had a great Easter. And today's adventure takes me to Slippery Rock Area Community Park. There's a nice quaint stream, little bridge, and my favorite, a pollinator garden. So these are all native plants. Native plants were here before the European settlers arrived. And one benefit about native plants, they're adaptable to the soil and the conditions of this climate. Like common milkweed, Canadian goldenrod, got common yarrow, New York ironweed, and this is to attract the monarch butterflies and beneficial pollinators. Up on the hill is a nice picnic pavilion, some benches just to have a seat. And I'm just going to explore this little park until the rains come. This plant here is golden ragwort, and it blooms in April, so I'm here just in time to see it bloom. Looks like it's past its bloom, but still pretty to look at. I see disc golf up ahead. And this is where the disc golf course begins. Everything's greening up. This warm weather, rain, and sunshine are the perfect ingredients for things to bloom. Some beautiful old growth trees. And up on the hill is a rec center. At one time it looks like there was a pond here. You can see benches and a gliding swing. Looks like the pond's definitely been drained. This looks like a beautiful stone structure. Yeah, I see the American flag. And I see the American flag and the prisoner of war and missing in action flag. I will tell you, if you ever see like a license plate that says prisoner of war, usually those soldiers went through hell. I remember learning about the Baton March in during World War II. And that was in the Philippines, and the soldiers, it was more like the Death March. Oh, let's get the flag picked up. There we go. I remember learning about that event in 8th grade history, and wow, it was just very sad what they went through. Thank you for all who served. There's Feed My Sheep food cupboard. And a beautiful playground with bathrooms. I'm not going to go that too far from the car because we have a line of storms coming this way. I'm not going to venture too far because there's a line of storms. I remember in 1991, 1992, the JCs hosted a car show up over the hill. And I will go ahead and put those videos from the early 90s at the end of this one. I'll go ahead and post the link. Let's see. Walking trail map. Pedestrian traffic only, no bicycle, skateboards, or motorized vehicles. And please keep your dog on a leash and pick up after your pet. On the park grounds is an old cemetery. I'm just walking up this hill. Okay, there's the walking trail, and it is asphalt. And this is nice. The sign tells you what percentage of slope there is. So I'm going to do the walking trail. Another playground on top of the hill, right near the ball field. Oh, winds are picking up. And there is a dog waste station. So please clean up after your dog. And these trails are nice because they're paved. It's for the people who don't care to hike through the woods. And on the other side of the park is a car dealership. And that is Route 173. Takes you to Grove City. And there is Slippery Rock Plaza where the Giant Eagle is. McCrory's used to be at that plaza years ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and check this out. Oh, I love this time of year when everything's blooming. It's just so beautiful. I'm probably going to be making my way back to the car, so I'm just going to see where this trail leads to. There's a bird's eye view of the baseball fields. Some beautiful trees here. Another pavilion and playground area. Here's a bird's eye view of Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock was always windy, even whenever I went to school here at the university. Hot summer day, come up to Slippery Rock University and get cold off. It's always windy on campus. Looks like it was a court of some kind before. Slowly descending the hill. So there are some elevation changes on this trail. Got the disc golf. just going to cut through the grass to get to the trail, because that takes you back up and around. Oh, these headstones are very old. They've definitely been worn by the weather. I'm just gonna go ahead and see what year. On these old ones, you can barely make out the names and the dates because they are very well worn. Very interesting. This has been here probably since the 1800s. Oh my gosh. This site, this person was in the War of 1812. Wow. And looks like he was born June 10th, looks like 1790, and he passed in 1868. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest, I feel very uncomfortable filming and taking pictures in cemeteries, but I want to share the history with you. And I don't see any newer stones. And sadly, 200 years ago, the infant mortality rate was sky high. There was a 50% chance a child would pass before their first birthday. I think it was either 40 or 50. If they made past their first birthday, there was a 30% chance they would make it past the age of 5. But pneumonia, cholera, typhoid were killers back then. Another one, smallpox, rheumatic fever, whooping cough. And most families back then had at least a dozen, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kids. And sadly, they lost maybe 2 or 3 of them. And conditions were not sanitary, and they didn't have the modern medical care we have today. So it was a way of life. So if you became pregnant, you knew that there was a 50-50 chance the baby might not survive past their first birthday. And a lot of times the parents didn't even name their kids until their first birthday. Very different time. And if I had my son, he's going to be 19 in July, but if I had my son 100 years ago, I probably would have died in childbirth because I had severe preeclampsia. I was in ICU for a few days. Well, I'm glad I was able to get my walk in. I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the content, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.